It is an honor to serve as your diocesan missioner for Camp and Retreat Ministries, and to be able to share with you updates from our important ministry at Chanco on the James. All members of Chanco's board of directors are approved by our bishop. These individuals serve as representatives to our constituencies, ensuring that the needs of our camper families, parishes, guest groups, and donors are addressed. Since my last presentation, we have had 3 key transitions. Chef Raphael Walters transitioned to the part-time role of food service director, with Stefan Rawlings replacing him as chef. Lexi Barnhill left her role as director of programs this January to take a position with the Lutheran Church in North Carolina. And after 14 years of service on the Chanco staff, including serving as director for our very successful recent capital campaign, Tally Banaszak headed to Virginia Theological Seminary, where she is pursuing ordination to the priesthood. We're so proud of you, Tally. Chanco has a number of endowed funds that provide investment income, including the CLS Friendship Fund and Maybury Fund. 3 other funds provide support for our scholarship program. You too can make an enduring difference at Chanco with our Forever Friends Legacy Society of Planned Giving. Call or email the Chanco office today to learn more. Financially, 2022 was quite challenging, with expenses exceeding revenues. However, we still provided almost $30,000 in financial assistance, including full scholarships to campers from the Boys Home and 4Kids Ministry for the Homeless. As of the spring of 2022, COVID was still very much affecting retreat business. In total, 30 events were canceled, totaling more than $77,000 in lost revenue. In response to staffing shortages at summer camp in light of the tight national labor market, the Chanco board made the decision to reduce camp capacity to ensure that we had sufficient staffing to supervise all campers. To ensure that we don't have a similar staffing crunch in 2023, a task force of the Chanco board was created to study any and all recruitment and retention strategies. Even with reduced capacity, 592 campers attended Camp Chanco, a significant increase over the prior year. While we attempted to return to a camp program that looked more like it did in 2019, an outbreak of COVID during Session 2 required a number of campers and staff to quarantine. However, thanks to a dedicated camp staff and a return to mitigation strategies, Chanco was able to remain open for the entire summer, something that many camps across America were not able to say. Through all of last year's challenges, we remained committed to a focus on our mission, building friendships, spreading the Holy Spirit, and sharing God's love with the world. There were many successes to celebrate, including, after a 2-year hiatus, All God's Children Camp for youth with incarcerated parents returning to operate again. This program is made possible through an ecumenical partnership with the United Methodist Conference of Virginia. Our Ministry of Hospitality also played host to the Wilderness Warriors, a group dedicated to fathers serving as role models to their children, on 7 separate weekends. Chanco also served as a diocesan resource, hosting key programs such as Clergy Retreat and 4 DCDI weekends. In November, a gratitude gathering event was held, during which our acknowledgement wall was unveiled. Bishop Hollerith, for whom the dining hall is named, was in attendance to address the donors. As many of you recall from my report last year, Chanco has been in an ongoing process of assessing our Native American traditions, which made it extra special to host the Matoaka Covenant celebration in partnership with the Diocesan Repairers of the Breach Task Force. Some of our presenters included the To Lead and Serve exhibit of Hampton University, outlining the Indian school on their site that served 65 tribes, the Department of Forestry, the James River Association, a local driftwood artist, and the Hampton History Museum. Of the 11 state recognized Virginia Indian tribes, 5 sent official representation. Those were the Cheronahaka Nottoway, the Rappahannock, Upper Mattaponi, Nottoway, and Patawomack. Nellie Adkins of the Chickahominy Indian tribe also presented. One core element of the day was dedicating an art installation by Kevin Brown, former chief of the Pamunkey tribe. The final piece of our day was celebration of the Eucharist, with Bishop Gallagher, Jim Key Reese, and Roy Hoffman all leading a piece of our worship. The Cherokee Nation of Oklahoma and Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma also had members present. As we look ahead to 2023, the future is bright at Chanco on the James. We have a full slate of exciting programs to offer this year, and I hope you will take advantage of some of these opportunities. And summer camp registration is open online and in full swing, with camp numbers ahead of where they were pre-pandemic at this point in the year. A new director of programs, Will Hutchison, has been hired and is already on the staff recruitment trail. We are currently hiring for the positions of camp nurse, counselors, lifeguards, and ropes facilitators. We have also rebranded our staff training program, previously known as the Eagles. Now, these 17-year-olds will be called interns and paid a stipend for their service. All are residential positions with food and lodging provided. With so many campers signing up for this summer, your diocesan camp could use your help. If you know anyone interested in any of these positions, please share this QR code or direct them to the Chanco website to apply. In response to inflation and the concomitant increased costs of hosting each camper and retreat guest, we have made modest increases to our camp fees and retreat meal pricing to offset our expense. And lastly, keep an eye out for more information on Chanco's Big Day of Giving in the Chanco Chatter, Diocesan Tidings, and on our social media pages. Something big is coming to an internet near you on May 9th. I can't wait to see you on the bank of the James real soon.